Health Journey. I'm Brad Dupree, and today I'm just talking about something that I find interesting, mostly because something happened to me. Let me pause this and while I get the thing. I got the thing. All right. Something interesting happened to me. It kind of started on Monday. Um, so I've been wearing this for a while. This is my ankle brace that I've been telling people about that I've been wearing for almost over a year, I think. But one thing I was noticing with it, these straps on the side, this side, no, this one was fine. What I was noticing is this thing was kind of ripping off, which made it less effective because these things kind of go on the side and they provide stability to the ankle. And for a while, I wanted to work out with my ankle brace and then take it off. But I think it was end of 2024 where I think it's been 2 years actually. Been wearing this thing for a while. But I would wear it, my ankle would hurt, and then I'd put it back on. I would take it off, my ankle would hurt, and then I just realized, you know what? I'm just going to be an ankle wearer today. But today, or Monday, I noticed it was kind of broken, and when I was walking around with it, it wasn't providing much stability, and just asked myself, what if I worked out without my ankle brace? My ankle has been feeling mostly fine. I've been mostly wearing it because of comfort, and it's still kind of worrying. My right ankle is still worse than my left ankle. I notice that a lot when I have to do one-legged things in yoga or in Orange Theory, that I'm way better at balancing on my left side than my right side, showing my right ankle still is not the same. However, I decided since, I'm still working up on my hamstring and still not pushing my hardest and also not holding on, maybe my ankle will be fine. And on Monday I started working out started walking, and when I started walking I started noticing something many months ago now, if you've been following me, because you hang on every breath I take, that that I started to work on my gait many months ago. And so, pushing off, because when I'm fat, you do this fat wobble thing where you barely move your hips and you barely move your knees and you barely move your ankles, and you just kind of waddle back and forth and kind of kick ahead. And I was realizing, I'm in a better space. I'm going to work on walking normally. And then I started looking at videos online on how to walk, and I've been doing that. And then I hurt my hamstring. And I decided, what? I'm finally going to let go of the hamstring, let go of the bar. Thinking to myself, actually, especially once I start letting go of the bar, noticing how at like 2 miles per hour, not 2 miles, 0.02, 0.03 miles per hour less, my heart rate spiked about the same. So I was realizing like holding onto the bar was giving myself a false sense of security on how fast I was walking. So it was not really that accurate. I was trying to average like 3.6 miles an hour on the tread. But in reality, I'm not. I'm averaging 3.6 miles per hour holding on a bar and moving my legs on a tread. I was thinking to myself, maybe that's why I hurt my hamstring, because I was pushing myself too hard. And Monday made me think about it again, because as I was trying to walk, I noticing I was just kind of like wobbling from side to side again, and like when I first started walking without holding on, I would kind of like lean to one side and smack on the rails and stuff, and I was getting pretty good at not doing that. But then I noticed all of a sudden on Monday I was, and something clicked to me, and I asked Josh, one of the coaches there, who's also a personal trainer in his other life. He's been a personal trainer, I guess, for 18 years. I asked him, do you think me wearing my ankle brace for a long time is one of the reasons why I hurt my hamstring? And he explained to me, yeah, not being able to do that full push, put more work on my hamstring, because it had to do all the work rather than my foot like springing forward and doing some of the energy, and put more on my hamstring. And just doing that in time just kind of, probably caused my hamstring to wear out a little bit. And it gave me some praise for thinking about it, which made me nice, because, I like to be praised. So I am both walking without my, I'm still working to make my hamstring stronger, and now I'm going to slow down and, unless I absolutely need it, not use my ankle brace. In fact, I need a new one of these anyway, so I'm probably just gonna throw this one away. It's pretty worn out, but it was nice and it helped me. So yeah, I guess that's what it is. Actually, the thing I kind of want to talk about is how we don't really think of like as a person who learns about Western medicine. We kind of think of the body and think of like certain aspects of it in just in its singular segment, but like my entire body is a one organism and one thing affects another. Like my ankle brace walking the way it is probably did affect my hamstring hurting. How having tight hips is one of the reasons why back pain exists. And that's one of the reasons to just work out and to do those personal training exercises that are good. If one of your legs are, like I know someone whose one leg's not as tall as the other, and that causes a lot of them back and hip injuries. Like those little things are what can in time, especially as we get older, to just hurt. So yeah, I guess just if you are in a situation where you are feeling pain, to just strengthen that pain. And yeah, I guess that's it. I don't know why I made this video. Anyways, thank you for watching. I love you for who you are. And my ankle has been feeling very naked without its brace. And as always, you are worthy.